Welcome back, young debaters. This is I'm Right, You're Wrong. I'm your host, Chin Yang, and tonight we've got a great debate for you. Let's see our debaters. First up, we have Josh Taube, CEO of Blue View Cinema, and Guy Fieri stand-in.
Okay.
Next up, we have Al Camargo, who looks like the long-lost son of Fidel Castro.
I see the resemblance.
Shut up.
Tonight's topic, which doctor is the most credible? Dr. Seuss, who invented, basically, hip-hop. And Dr. Zoidberg, who's from Futurama, but let's just call it the other Simpsons show. So, tonight, we'll have Al Camargo. You'll start us off by defending Dr. Zoidberg. You have 1 minute, and your time starts now.
Thank you. I think first we should address the elephant in the room, that one of them is actually a medical professional and the other one just rhymes really badly. Dr.
Wrong.
Seuss does not have a medical license. Dr. Zoidberg is actually licensed.
Okay.
I mean, we got a guy who can't even, can barely write any children's books. I mean, you got Horton Hears of Domestic Violence, The Winch Stole
Not the
Halloween, and what was the other one? What was that really famous one?
Well, the first two were wrong so
The
far.
Bat and the Scat. Thank you.
Yep, that's exactly it.
You know, it's like how could you really do any healing per se? I mean, you can write a book with words that don't make sense, but I mean, come on, let's be real. Dr. Zoidberg, on the other hand, real medical professional. His patients love him. You got Mr. Krabs, you got Sebastian the Crab, you got Kingler from Pokemon. All of them love him. They would go back to him. He really understands how people work. And I would trust him with my life. If I could go to him, I totally would.
Yeah, with that kind of clientele.
And that's time for you. Next up, we'll have Josh. You'll be defending Dr. Seuss. You've got 1 minute, and your timer starts now.
So I love that Zoidberg has like a 3-person clientele, and they're not even human to begin with. So I feel that just because Dr. Seuss may not have the kind of medical experience your crab boy has, at least he's human and he's got opposable thumbs, because I'd love to see 2 pincers trying to do an operation or at least hold a scalpel. That looks real professional to me. On top of that, I believe there is a classic saying called laughter is the best medicine.
That's
and
not true.
Not only did Dr. Seuss provide the laughter, he provided knowledge. And when you have knowledge, you're smarter and you can just think the illness away, okay? And that is what Dr. Seuss tried to teach us, right? Red fish, blue fish. Hey, guess what? You don't have that disease anymore. Green fish. That is a guy I trust, I respect, and he's old too, okay? Usually the old ones have the experience. They're the ones that have the most knowledge. What is Zoidberg, like 3 incrustation years?
90.
All right. Now we're going to go into a 2-minute debate where both candidates will be able to rip each other's hearts out with words. And you have 2 minutes for that, so debaters, prepare and go.
I'm Dr. Seuss, 1 fish, 2 fish. I write racist books. Like, look, this guy, he cannot and will not cure lymphoma, Mad Yeti disease, even the common cold.
I don't think
this guy
Zoidberg could even pronounce any of those diseases, let alone cure them himself.
He can absolutely pronounce all of those perfectly fine. And Dr. Seuss, I mean, again, why does he even say doctor? He's not a doctor. Like,
okay.
I feel like that's like against the law.
And
you can't do that.
We're just gonna trust a crawfish in a lab coat, because that's what I believe in too.
Crawfish in a lab coat with medical license.
Medical license to cure Sebastian from Little Mermaid. Yeah, so more like a veterinarian if I'm thinking right here, because aren't those animals and not humans?
Are you saying that Mr. Krabs is not real?
I'm
are you saying
saying he's a crab, he's not a human, so obviously he's not a medical doctor for humans.
Name me somebody. Name something that Dr. Seuss cured, and you cannot use laughter.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that's a cop-out.
First of all, I think he's cured, a little thing called peace.
That's dumb. That's stupid.
Oh,
You cannot
that's
cure
stupid.
peace.
I said something outside of laughter, and he has. Every time you
We're
read a
talking
Dr.
about
Seuss
medical.
book-
We're talking about
Yeah,
medical.
that-
What does peace have to do
Okay,
with medical?
peace
It has
within.
nothing.
Peace within. Self-healing, right? Meditation, relaxation, avoidance of your problems, reduce stress, proves better health.
A medical condition called I'm upset is not a medical condition.
Okay, I don't know. I think that's called depression.
Typhoid is a medical condition.
Yeah.
Right? Cancer is a medical condition.
And so is not knowing how to tie your shoes or count to 10. That seems like a mental condition. And that would be a health problem as well. Wouldn't we want to know how to count to 10? That's what I thought. We want to know how to count to 10, not how to cure whatever you said, meningitis.
And that's the 2 minutes. Who do you think won the debate? Was it Josh with Dr. Seuss or Al with Dr. Zoidberg? Put down below who you think won and what we should do next. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'm your host, Chin Yang, and I'm outie!
Al, the little foreskin thing he's got hanging out of his mouth thing, what is that? And how does he even eat? Does he just go? Is that how it works?
I mean, kind of, yeah.
And does he have a love life? Because I'm sure his wife is just constantly having to comb that thing out.
Are we recording still?
Yeah, we're still going.